What's going on?
What's up?
It's our Friday video.
Like and subscribe.
Now, today we're doing scheduled conferences.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty short video. It's about E3. It's the schedule of conferences because this is going to be going when we're gone.
Yeah.
Because you know we're going on vacation. We said we're going on vacation next week.
Yes. We're going to try and keep this as short as possible.
Yeah.
And this is James's article that he got at the beginning of the week, and we saved it for today.
Yeah, we saved it for today because
it's kind of like a Friday video.
Yeah, yeah.
But
and of course we got our arcade gaming shorts next week.
Yeah, so whenever we're going, that's supposed to be funny and help you just enjoy our content.
Oh,
just
yeah.
Laugh. That's like our funny side. We're going to start getting gameplay up. Thumbnails improved. We're always looking to improve our content, so we hope you enjoy that stuff.
Yep.
Now, do you want to just get straight into it?
Yeah, let's just get straight into this.
Yeah, this first part's going to be kind of short.
Yeah, yeah. So we're going to kind of skip down a little bit past the, running from June 11th to 13th. And then it's in LA like it always is.
Mm-hmm.
And then this year's E3 is going to be different, so it's going to continue to move in somewhat of a new direction. So Sony will not attend the show or host its usual press conference.
No, that doesn't mean they're not going to have anything new coming out lately, but
no.
It just means they're not.
And they host a lot of their own play events and things like that.
Is it still disappointing? A little bit?
A little bit,
but
yeah, it is.
It doesn't mean that they're not going to have anything.
No, it doesn't mean anything. And then EA won't be there technically, but they're going to have their pre-E3 play event, which is open to the public. Anybody can go test, like demos of their games.
Now, one thing I do want to speculate on is if they're not going to be at E3, so there's not going to be. I don't think there's going to be any new system talk. Microsoft, I don't know if they're going to do that, but
unless they're
going to do it, unless they're doing it.
Unless they're saving for their own saving.
And maybe they are.
And they might be.
You don't know. I'm just speculating there, but.
So they said on here real quick, the EA play event is going to have new details about new games like Jedi Fallen Order and Apex Legends. So I'm assuming they're going to be adding some stuff into that.
They really need to put more content in that game.
So E3 proper is still hosting some developers, publishers, Microsoft, Nintendo, Bethesda, Square Enix. So still some really big ones. So the rest of the big ones pretty much are going to be there. So if we go down to the third paragraph.
Maybe that's why Nintendo is doing what it's doing.
Yeah. Not every company will have a press conference of its own. That doesn't mean there won't be any news about their games. Sony not having a press conference likely means its first-party games won't be on display. Activision, also without a press conference.
Right, I was just saying. Yeah.
We'll be talking about Call of Duty 2019, which I heard, was it Call of Duty that I heard was going to be like a soft reboot? It's because it's just going to be called Modern Warfare. So it's going to be like a soft reboot.
That, and it's supposed to be like somewhat like people think it's going to be like a mobile game. That's what people say. I don't know if that's true. But if that's true, then...
Well, the one that I heard them talk about is going to be a console game, but it's just called Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and it's like a soft reboot. It's not Modern Warfare 4. So, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing.
I don't...
Oh, a Death Stranding release date and trailer came out, I think yesterday.
People are saying that blew their mind, and that game looks unreal.
Yeah, they got a release date and a trailer yesterday, which I'm surprised they didn't save it for E3. I'm surprised they didn't save it for E3, but...
Maybe they just wanted to get it out.
And Anthem... It's absent from the scheduled games to appear during EA Play's live streams, but it did just get a new update, and then another update coming up soon called Cataclysm. That game.
People already knew about that game's
starting
dying.
to die off. They're not sure. Going down to the next little piece there, they're not sure if Google has any plans about Google Stadia. But it just reaffirmed that a price, release information, and games will be announced sometime this summer. So whether that's in E3 or a little bit later on, we'll have to wait and see about that. So, getting down to the actual schedule.
Saturday, June 8th.
Saturday, June 8th, you got EA, which we said they're not going to have a press conference, but they're going to have their EA play. So, like we said before, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Apex Legends, specifically the reveal of Season 2, Battlefield 5, the upcoming slate of EA games, or the sports games. They also provided a specific schedule for when each game will be featured during the stream. So you can see, these are all in Pacific time. You can just look down below.
I don't know why this is cringy. I don't know why this is cringy to me. Maybe only somebody at EA or that's associated with EA would have a nickname like this.
What?
Alex Golden Boy Mendez. Dude, why don't you just put your regular name? You know what? I don't mean to throw it off. I don't mean to be...
Hey, he's hosting FIFA too, Cody.
That's what I'm saying. I don't mean to be a jerk. But I just don't...
The Sims 4. That's kind of interesting, I guess. Anyway.
I just threw James off. I just saw that and I was sitting there thinking to myself,
I didn't
why?
even notice that. I was trying to find it and I finally found it. You're talking about hosted by.
I thought it was a new character for Apex Legends when I saw that. I thought it said now featuring Golden Boy, and I was like, oh, what is that? What character is that? It's kind of interesting. And I saw it say Alex Golden Boy Mendez, and I saw it for a second. I was like, what?
It's just funny. But that same day, Nintendo.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to put someone down. Just go.
You are right. You are right. It is kind of.
Just go.
I don't know why they call him that.
I'm sorry. Just go.
So Nintendo, that same day, the Mario Company is holding an esports tournament in Los Angeles. Super Mario Maker 2 Invitational 2019, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate World Championships 2019, and the Splatoon, which I've never played but I heard is really fun, Splatoon 2 World Championship 2019 tournament. So they're having some tournaments you can go check out. Your face.
I'm trying to come up with a nickname for myself, so whenever I introduce myself, I can... Cody, Star Child.
Okay.
Actually, I better not say that because it's the name of an actual singer.
Sunday, June 9th, Microsoft. Microsoft has scheduled its traditional Xbox-focused conference for June 9th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. The company plans to go big, in quotes. That's
cool.
Their quote.
Okay.
According to Xbox boss Phil Spencer, who I actually like Phil Spencer.
There it is.
I think Phil Spencer's a pretty good guy. Microsoft is expected to announce its new consoles and share more details about Halo Infinite.
There it is.
During its press conference, but nothing has been specifically confirmed.
So I would expect Sony to do the same thing during their conference.
During their stuff, yeah. And then Sunday, June 9th, again, Bethesda. Theirs is going to start at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The company is not expected to talk about Elder Scrolls 6 or Starfield. Kind of sucks that they're not going to talk about the Elder Scrolls, but they got some other stuff coming out.
I think they got hurt. I think they got hurt by Fallout.
Yeah, Fallout 76
and that's the first. To me, that was the first blow to Bethesda because Bethesda has never let anybody down with anything.
You know, people can talk about them using the same systems, but they haven't. But the systems were at least good.
They were still manageable. I know Fallout 4 didn't hit expectations with some of the graphics and some of the gameplay. We know that it was like a reboot of Fallout 3. It seemed like, but here's what I'll say about that. Fallout 3 wasn't a bad game. I know you wanted more. There's nothing wrong with criticizing that.
No.
But there's also people coming out saying this is the biggest disappointment I've ever seen in video games ever. I mean...
Anyway.
I mean, to me, those comments just...
That's a little bit over the top. Monday, June 10th, PC Gaming Show. The PC Focus briefing takes place at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So any PC gamers, this is you right here.
Yeah.
The PC Gamer Run Show has partnered with the Epic Games Store.
And people are a little...
And they're going to bring more news and announcements regarding computer games. So just any computer, so all computer games, that's when they're starting.
People are afraid Epic Games Store is going to take over the store online like Steam, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's gonna hurt the... Actually, that'll be good for another video. We can go into that some other time.
Limited Run Games, the company responsible for releasing physical versions of digital-only Switch, PS4, and PS Vita titles. So this is kind of a Sony... Well, I guess Switch is Nintendo, but...
Like I said, just because Sony's not there doesn't mean they're not going to have games released.
This starts at 2. No exact announcements have been revealed, but Limited Run plans on showcasing several upcoming releases as well as the entire schedule for the remaining Vita titles. It's PlayStation Vita, right? Isn't that how you pronounce it? Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed company, will hold its briefing on June 10th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. There's not a lot known about what they're going to talk about. One rumor is Watch Dogs 3 reveal.
Okay.
There's also recently been talk of a new Splinter Cell, which I know a lot of people like the Splinter Cell series. That might be something interesting for them to bring.
And Ghost Recon.
We haven't had a good spy game in a long time.
No, and Wildlands was really well received. So even though I downed Ubisoft a little bit, look, they're not a bad game company. Forerunner was good.
Yeah.
It was a good sword fighting game. Watch Dogs 2 I heard was really good. I didn't play it because the first one I didn't like too much. The second one I heard was really good. And the Splinter Cell series is good.
Series, yeah.
So Ubisoft didn't back.
And then Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Yeah, I'm not saying yes. And Ghost Recon those have always been, well, there've been a couple that have been a little weird, but Ubisoft isn't a bad company. That's not what I'm saying. It's just some of them have been a little repetitive. That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with saying that. So.
And then Kinda Funny Games, which never heard of them before. I'm not sure what they've done. That's going to be hosting its own event at 6:30 Eastern Time. So if any of you know who this is and you like their stuff, they're going to be there.
I just want to see them because they're different. They're new.
Yeah. They said they did something of their own in December.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Square Enix,
Enix.
which is I like Square Enix. They put out some good games.
RPG Giant.
RPG,
you know,
yes. For the second year in a row, the RPG Giant is holding its own live E3 presentation. This year, the broadcast will take place on June 10th at 9 p.m. Wait, that has to be flipped. It has to be 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I think they just did that by accident. It could be 9 p.m. Pacific and 6 p.m. Eastern. That wouldn't make any sense. It has to be 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The time slot that Sony's PlayStation briefing traditionally occupies, Square Enix teases that this year's presentation will showcase another exciting lineup of titles.
Okay.
No specific games, but I know that the Final Fantasy VII Remake is a big one that a lot of people are looking forward to.
And then we got Nintendo on June 11th.
Yeah. This is when it officially begins. But, you know.
Yeah, but all that other stuff is exciting.
Yeah, all that other stuff's real exciting. Yeah, Nintendo, as the company typically does, Nintendo is airing a pre-recorded Nintendo Direct presentation on the Tuesday morning of E3 week. The broadcast is going to begin at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So it's going to talk about, you know, the Nintendo Switch games, stuff like that. And then you get into the schedule overview, June 11th through 13th, through the 13th.
And it basically just gives a schedule rundown. I'm just going to highlight this for everybody.
Yeah.
We don't need to list all these.
No, people can see them.
They're right here. They're highlighted. Actually, it's probably better I don't highlight it because it's a little bit easier to see. But it's all right here. When it's going to be out, what time they're showing all this stuff, and if it's possible, I don't know if we can live stream this or get like a live showing.
Will we be back in time?
Yeah, because we're leaving.
Yeah, you're right.
We'll be back just in time.
We could try.
I don't even know if we have the capability of doing that.
I don't know if we do.
But we could always take some video.
Yeah.
And then put it up.
Yeah. You can always find video.
So, anyway, guys, regardless of what we're going to do, what we figure out, we're still going to show stuff from E3.
Yeah, regardless of what we do.
And we're getting some new gameplay out. So there's a bunch of exciting gaming stuff going on right now. We talked about how the gaming industry was hurting. I feel like E3 is always...
This could be something to kind of bring it up again.
E3 is always a morale booster for that.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, it will be. So we'll look at the stuff, we'll see what's coming out. There's always stuff to talk about, whether it be gaming news, new games. We'll always figure something out to do to show you.
Oh yeah.
So, we hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, make sure to leave us a like, subscribe to our channel. Leave us a comment.
Check out E3.
Yeah, check out E3. Leave us a comment letting us know, you know, what you'd like to see, the games you're excited for, and what you would wanted to have seen, or just what you want us to discuss in the future. And also, hit that notification bell. That way you're always informed when new videos come out. And thank you for watching.
Have a good day.
And this is our E3. I don't know, what are we doing?